Hello everybody, welcome back to my video series on how to build a house in Sketchup. Remember last time I went through sent you through a lot of hoops about how I draw floor plans and such. And so what you see is in fact the resulting floor plan. Now also what you noticed in the last video, there was a small glitch. However, I think I got that taken care of because I actually did a video just after that one, and it still had the glitch, and I reset my settings and I still had the glitch. So what I actually did was I actually uninstalled SketchUp and re-downloaded it, etc, etc, and I made a video since with a house framework, and it didn't appear to have any glitching whatsoever, so I think I'm back on track. It was just frustrating, but you guys can still see that last video though. It's just frustrating. So what you see here is my floor plan, and what I'm going to show you today are how to do walls and cut out windows, etc. I'm sure a lot of you actually know how to do so. I want to just go over a few things and show you how I do things around here. And like I said again, you know, people have their preferences, so let it be. Okay, we'll get started. Let's see. For the most part, on a foundation, yeah, I'm actually going through foundations right now. How lame, I know, but when building a house in SketchUp, I usually try to build it like a regular house, not just well, yeah. So right now, I want to raise this floor plan and put it on a foundation. Now foundations in a house usually are about 4 inches thick. So you'd think, you know, ideally, why not raise it, I guess, 4 inches, but I'm not actually going to raise it 4 inches. I'm only going to raise it like 2, because actually some of it is sticking in the ground, some of it's sticking out of the ground, because, you know what I mean, all the rebar and stuff. So we're 2 inches off the ground. Not to worry though, you see where I have it here? Oh, and never mind if you're wondering about a lot of my blah 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 blah, I actually am taking you through my thought process and how these houses are made, so you can get a better understanding of what a real house is going to look like, if you want to build it like a real house, and that's my goal. And I have friends who are like wondering, you know, well, how exactly do I build? Well, I'm showing you right now. So here it is, the house on its foundation, and now what we're going to do is we're going to pull the walls up. So just take the extrude tool, the push-pull tool, click on the interior of the walls, and see how it goes up and down, you know, boing, boing. Just type in. Right now we're going to go with 8 feet. Because that is a standard in building. In a lot of small houses, like, I mean, this is of no exception, a small house, so of all small houses, usually that 8 feet is standard, so we'll keep it that way. And as you can see here, I think we'll bring this down, because, I mean, the car has to drive in the garage. And as I stated in the last video, this blue is making me, well, blue, so forget it. Now, when making windows and doors, you have to know where they are. Play around with it to kind of get a good idea of what they're going to look like and where they're going to be in the house. So, for this one, let's see, let's make living room windows here first. Like I said, I actually wanted the front door over here, so to maximize living room space. And we'll see, we'll give this a 7-foot door. I think doors are actually more ideally to be like 6'8" or something, but a lot of times also make it 7 feet. Now I make doors 3 feet wide. Again, using standards in building. Now what I like to do is, you see, before cutting out the door, I like to make the color of the trim. So choosing it and click on the door space and then push pull. So then, as you can see here, and after I put in the door, I don't have to worry about all the coloring, because I'll show you in the end how I black the inside of the walls out. I don't have to worry about that either. So there we have a door space. Now we're going to make some windows. Let us see. I want big windows in my living room. So you just you position it. As you can see, I drew guidelines to show my positions. And then what I will do is just copy, right click, and then get the move tool, control, and there's another window. Oh yeah, and over time, even though designing the house this way, over time as you're building the house, you'll feel more inclined to changing your mind later, and which is fine, and which is encouraged too. I mean, your design evolves as you go along with the project. And a good thing about Sketchup is it's a three-dimensional from the get-go, so you're visualizing every single thing that goes on. Everything. AutoCAD is nice too, but everything is 2 dimensions and it's hard to see. Like if you make a change, you're gonna have to do work to find the full extent of your change. But here, you make a change and you can see it right then and there. Alright, so I also want a big window in this bedroom here. So there we are, we have the front windows. And, I mean, we'll make a garage door. It is a 7-foot door. And, we're going to make it, well, this is a small house, so it'll be a double garage door, and 8 feet would be a good size for half of it, so it'll be a double door of 16 feet. There are some houses with 18-foot doors, but that's a little excessive for a house like this. In my case, in this situation. So there's your garage door. As you can see, house is already taking good form. I sense a train whistle blowing outside. Oh, I'm sorry, that train had nothing to do with this. As you can see, for these rooms here, I'm just making windows here, making window spaces here. And as you can see, I chose the middle, so because I want a centered window. A window from the center. So what I'm going to do just draw it from the center like that, because I could T and bring it down. Now obviously I don't want it that big, just have it a 5-foot window. 5 feet is actually a good size for a window. I mean, a nice window size. It's not too big and not small. Oh, and want to know another thing? Usually window heights are about door height, as you can see here. So, I'm gonna do, now that you understand, I think I'll do less of my blah talking, and then go into. Oh yeah, one other thing I want to cover is just the interior doors. You actually want to center. You want to usually make a door 3 inches away from the edge of the wall. I don't like these interior doors 6 foot 8 inches. So and also a lot of interior doors are 2 foot 6. And cut it out like so. And another thing here, if I have a door like this, actually, just do this. And again, I'll color it the trim color, so I'll go in that way. So I don't have to worry about it later. And for a closet, I'll center it. As you can see, it's a 6-foot closet from the center. Let's see. I think that's a little big. No, unless, I mean, I guess I'll have bifolds in these. No, actually, I think I'm gonna make them a little smaller, because I'll do hinge doors. So it'll be 2 feet and 2 feet. Yeah, that's good. That's about good. And let's see, bathroom. And that door, the bathroom door is actually, can safely be 2'3" actually. And to maximize space in this little house, I think that's ideal. So I'll make this bathroom door 2'3". So what you're actually seeing here are design concepts. You're not actually just hearing blah blah. Because, I mean, these are real things to consider when creating your own SketchUp house or house in general. I mean, these are even good AutoCAD, what you call it. In case I mean, it doesn't matter what medium you're drawing in. You gotta know what your design concepts are. Like, I mean, like door sizes and proportions and just any other thing that you might think of. Heck, you can do this on pen and paper. I don't recommend it, though. Well, I mean, if you're really an artist, I mean, you love it, go ahead and do it, but just not my cup of tea. But I guess, like I said before, you know, everyone has their preferences with anything. Alright, so this closet. Now, linen closets are usually really small, tight spaces, so we'll just give it a little door. And I mean, you know, you don't need a door any bigger than this for a linen closet anyway. I mean, because all you have to do is reach in and grab your towels or whatever. I mean, it's not like you're putting an armoire through it. Or a bed or a couch. However, beds can be taken apart modularly. So, yeah. Now let's do a bathroom window. And this will be over the tub, so it will be a small window. It'll be up high. Have a maybe a narrower window, I don't know. And other times people would put glass block if it's going to be a shower. I think that's probably the thing I'll do eventually. Glass block, actually, there is a texture that's specifically glass block here in SketchUp. But, I don't like it. I really don't. Just because I don't like it. It's tacky and, yeah. When you try to put depth through it, it looks like you're actually seeing double. Another reason why I don't like it. Yes, I know I'm negative, but just don't like it. I mean, it looks really funny. That's my rant on Sketchup. Well, so you can see in the master bedroom, trying to give it that kind of a presentational feeling where there are 2 windows. And as you can see, I did my copy and paste. And then as you can also see, and you see, notice how I said like 2'3" were good doors for this. It's also best kind of door for walk-in closets too, which I'm gonna copy this and paste it over. Not working the way I want it to. Come on, cooperate. Oh, didn't know that I go over the wall. I switch over. So there's your walk-in closet here. Not much of a closet, I mean, but like I said before, it's a small house. Very small house. So what else do I need here? A few doors over here, I think so. The diagonal is the ideal place for the door here. So that I will do. Center it on this wall. Yeah, I don't like it all the time. Sketchup can't have it, has its frustrations. Hey, I don't like some of these things here. Now what I want to do here is make the door centered over here, so I bring this down here and then center it. And another thing, if you're lazy, just do this. There, perfectly centered. Color, push. And there will be a little step there. I think I'll actually make a shelf here. Like how they do it in most garages. Not sure yet, but then again here I'm going to make a compact door. I'm going to push it in like that. As you can see, that's my mechanical room. So I got the doors done. Now I just got to do some of this little stuff over here. Oh, one other thing. Windows and doors. The windows and doors you choose for each room vary. So it's just like that. I want to put a back door in here now. Darn it, why isn't it doing it? Okay. As you can see now. It's always good. All houses really should have a back door. Unless in very unusual circumstances where the lot won't allow it. Like, depends on like also the lot, but if you can, do it. I mean, put a back door in your house for God's sakes. Certainly, that alone has good appraised value for the home. And I want to make a window here. Actually, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to center it off that. Like so. Darn it. Well, I mean, even though I'm a guy making videos of this stuff, I'm still not perfect 100%. Come on, why isn't this? Okay. Let's see. The computer was unresponsive for a second there. Dumb computer. I need to get me a new computer anyway. Let's see. Just bring some space over here for a possible kitchen sink. Another good appraised value thing to raise value for a home is having a window above a kitchen sink. That always makes it nicer. I swear I'm gonna need to get me a new computer. This is ridiculous. Okay, so and also bear in mind counter height when doing a window above the kitchen. Counters are usually 3 feet by standard, but I'll make it a little higher, like 3'6", because also the backsplash on the counter. So we'll always bear that into consideration. So there we have a nice window for above the kitchen sink. Because this area here is shared dining and kitchen. This is your dining room and this is the kitchen. This is where the kitchen ends, where this wall ends. So guess I mean no. I also want to note something else too. I've been talking a lot whenever in terms of feet and inches. But it turns out, I mean, if you're in another country and you're watching these videos, just bear in mind, I mean, of course, the United States is the only country that actually uses feet and inches. Everyone else uses metric system. Like, for example, the kitchen counter is 3 feet. I would assume people in New Zealand would be using like 1 meter. So, I mean, just bear all that in mind. And use your own, for your country, use your own standard of measurements. But, I mean, it should still come out to all be similar. So, just bear in mind, because, I mean, I want everyone to be able to watch my, to benefit from the videos. So, yeah. Oh yeah, I think probably one last window and I'm done for one last window and I'm done for tonight. Okay, let's see. I want to make this window here. You can tell I'm super lazy. Super lazy. You don't want to go back and do them all again. But this, and you know, this is just cutouts. This isn't even in another video, not next video. Next video I think I'll do roofs, but in this video, some video I'll put the components in these windows, as these windows and doors, and you can see you can be super lazy when it comes to that stuff. I mean, super duper lazy. But I mean, that's good, you know, to know whatever you can do in Sketchup to make yourself lazy. Which, I mean, you know, you move quicker that way. So, because, you know, you want to work smarter, not harder, right? Okay. So, this is the house with all the windows and doors cut out. Alright, everybody. I hope you liked this video. If you did, please rate, comment, subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. Again, this is video 2 of the House from Scratch series. If you have any, I explain everything very in detail, but if you still have any questions about anything, comments or anything, I mean, always feel free to put it in the comment section below and be happy to answer it. Of course, even if it was addressed in the video, still be happy to answer questions because I'd like you to be comfortable using this program and build really nice houses, be able to build really nice houses. And yeah, so everyone, thank you for watching. Enjoy. Have a wonderful day. Alright, bye-bye. See you next video.